What up, fight fans? I'm J.COTTO, and you're now joining me on a special edition of Talking with Tyson. And today I have with me none other than the great Mike Tyson. And today we're going to go in as to the comments that Deontay Wilder had said about him. Welcome, Mike. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate this. I just want to say that I'm gonna be as candid as I can and as honest as I can. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? I'm gonna fight fans. I'm gonna try to be very calm.
I hear you, Mike. Know what I'm saying? I hear you, man. Um, just explain to us exactly how did you feel when you heard these words?
To tell you the truth, I think it was atrocious. It was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really hurt me, Jeff. It just really pissed me off. I mean, you got this guy over here who's fighting nobodies, talking about I ain't fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is ludicrous.
I hear you, Mike, and like I can only imagine exactly what you felt. Now I went on social media yesterday, and I blasted Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. There's not a lot of stand-up guys like you that actually do this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fight fans today are neo-boxing fans. These guys don't do nothing for the sport, really.
I hear you, bro. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. And I wasn't hearing. I wasn't trying to hear that. I wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? You are a good brother. At the same time, youngest heavyweight champion of the world. On top of that, I mean, knockout after knockout after knockout after knockout after stoppage after stoppage. I mean, title defenses as well. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, what you're getting at, Jeff, is this. Deontay Wilder couldn't even clean my shoes. You know what I'm saying? This guy is very delusional. I don't know what's going on with him, but what he's gonna make me do, he's gonna make me train for like 6 months, Jeff. He's gonna make me train for like 6 months. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna just eat his whole style. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, let's look at the way he punches. So incorrect.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So incorrect, Jeff.
I know, man.
This guy, he swims. You know what I'm saying? This guy's swimming. And I don't understand how the punches land. But at the same time, Jeff, I can understand exactly how they landed because a lot of these guys don't know what they're doing inside that square circle.
I hear you, Mike. I hear you. And, well, how do you feel when he said, how did you feel when he said that it didn't count when you fought Holmes and Spinks?
Well, personally, he would, in this era, these guys are businessmen. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. These guys are businessmen. In my era, we were monsters. We were beasts. You know what I'm saying? And these guys will never see another Larry Holmes. These guys will never see another Mike Spinks. You know what I'm saying? They'll never see another me. And for me to have the opportunity at my time where these guys were just passing me the torch, not once, but twice, Deontay Wilder's got to also see that my fight selection, these guys were tough. These guys were killers. And the competition he's fighting right now, these guys are just pansies. You know what I'm saying? Pinklin Thomas would have just, like, he would have went through the whole heavyweight division today. A lot of guys that I fought that were my opponents. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? A lot of guys who were my opponents will go through this era like a hot knife going through butter. You know what I'm saying? Frozen butter at that. It could be the toughest. And they're still not going to be able to match up to anything that these guys are doing, especially myself.
I hear you, Mike. I hear you, And I have to agree with you 100%, man. 100%.
I mean, look, here you have a guy named Dylan White. You know what I'm saying? Dylan White is calling him out. How come he ain't step up? If it was me, I would have fought him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He would have been knocked out. Everybody want to talk about his undefeated streak. But at the same time, if I was in this era, I'd be undefeated over and over and over again. These guys don't really fight. You know what I'm saying? These guys don't fight. And like you say, Jeff, I was also observing. In this era, there's a lot of headbutts. And a lot of cuts happen from headbutts, you know what I'm saying? But that's sloppy footwork, man. These guys are clowns, you know what I'm saying? And I left because I didn't have it in my heart no more, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling it anymore. So I just stepped out. I gracefully bowed out.
I hear you, Mike. I hear you. You know, and all the other fight fans as well hear you. You know, a lot of us were very, very, very upset. I mean, that shit really struck a nerve when he said that. Well, what he's trying to do, he's trying to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've got Anthony Joshua doing great things in the heavyweight division, on top of other young talent. You know, and when it comes to Deontay Wilder, it seems like he's being positioned, you know, to be forcefully put on top. You know, and somebody forgot to tell this guy that he actually had to fight. You know, he actually had to fight in order for him to be on top, like I did, like many of the greats did. That's right, Mike. I hear you 100%, man. I just wanted to give you this opportunity because I didn't feel it was fair for you to be talked about in this manner and in this way. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve more respect than that. And I mean, basically, man, before we close out, Mike, thank you for giving me your time at the same time. Do you have anything to say to Beyonce Wilder?
That's a good one, Beyonce Wilder. Who called him that? Was it? It was Briggs. Shannon's such a clown, man. Peace to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that he should respect me.
Respect you, definitely.
Yeah, he should respect me. There's not a lot of fighters that come from the cloth. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Deontay Wilder for what he's doing in his era. You know, but he can't disrespect me like this again. You know, he can't disrespect anybody who came from my era or the era before that. You know what I'm saying? And he's just privileged right now, and we have to really look at this as just a big kid. You know what I'm saying? A big kid just having fun right now, and that's the way I see it. But I'm not gonna give it any attention. You know, because everybody knows he's not in my league. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder's not in Mike Tyson's league. And I'm a beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beast, and there's totally different levels to this boxing thing. And when you really look at Deontay Wilder, Jeff, fight fans, you also have to understand that this guy, he hasn't even passed the third level yet. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, all these buttercups, they throw in front of him. Deontay Wilder, I'm just gonna tell you once, man, respect me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect me. You know, you need to build up your pedigree. I can't read it right now. You need to become more of a beast. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say, Jeff.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. But did you actually say that if he gets you mad enough, you come back?
Yes, I did. I said if he gets me mad enough, I'm gonna train and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bust his face open. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him the Mitch Green cinnamon swirl right over his eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take his whole eye. You know?
I hear you, Mike. Oh, you still scary, brother. Now, before we close out, man, I just want to thank everybody, for following, you know what I mean? Thank you, Mike, for your time.
Not a problem, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
You know, and just basically, man, Deontay Wilder, you need to step your game up before you try to talk about a fucking king like this. You know what I mean? Otherwise, in that fight, fans, I'm J.COTTO.
And I'm Mike Tyson.
And thank you for joining, Talking with Tyson. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace.
Peace, everybody. Deontay, stop talking shit. I'm gonna break your jaw.